everyone, it's Sam back with my second video for September. I'm going to show you how I made this little Halloween album. It doesn't have any wax seals in it, I do apologise. And I made this from one sheet of 12 by 12 cardstock. Now I can't take credit for it. I found how to do it on Pinterest. So that's where I got the original from. So my kiddies are all grown up now, so we don't really do Halloween. So this is some photos from 2022 that I've used, and I will show you. I'll do a quick flick through and show you what I've done. So it's all full of pockets. So I've got a tag in one. Ooh. I've got a little booklet in another with a photo in it. Put that back in. Then I've got another little booklet on that side with another photo. Another tag. And turn it over again, and I've got another little booklet with a photo in it. And another tag. And then I've got a lift up page here. I don't quite know what to put in this yet, so I've left it blank. I'm sure I'll come across the photo, or I'll put a bit of journaling in there, but I'm not quite sure what to do. I might just journal on this bit of my book actually. But I've just got a flip up page, or a tip in as it's called. It's just stuck in with washi tape to make the hinge, so it's quite flexible. And then I've got another tag on that side. So how do we make the book? That's nice and easy. We're going to use one piece of 12 by 12 cardstock and either a trimmer with a scoring edge on it, or a scoreboard and a trimmer. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is cut off the designer strip. Now I'm using a piece of Vicky Boutin's Where To Next, just because I haven't got any more Halloween paper left. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to score at 6 inches. Okay, so that takes it straight down the middle of your 12 by 12 page. We're then going to turn the paper over, and we're going to score at the 2-inch mark on either side. Okay, so just swap that round, and 2 inches. I'll put all the measurements in the comments down below. Okay, so that's 2 inches and 2 inches. Now we're going to turn the paper 90 degrees, and we're going to score it at 3, 6 and 9. So I'm just going to turn that round again, and I'm going to score it at 3, but if you've got your extender out you can do it at 9, that's not a problem. Okay, so that is our piece scored. Now you can't, I'm not sure if you'll really be able to see it on here, but we've got all the valleys and mountains and what have we, and on each of these corners we've got a bit of a long rectangle. So on the short side, on all 4 corners, we're just going to pop a little bit of tape. So just pop some tape on there. And again, on the short side in that corner, we're just going to pop that in there. Then turn it round and do exactly the same again. And then in the last corner. like so. So that's, I mean, you can use glue if you want, but I think on this I prefer to use this really sticky tape. And I'm just going to put that back there. So we've got our paper all folded. We've got the tape on all four corners. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the tape off of the four corners. Ooh. And there's always one or two that don't come off, isn't there? There you go. You watch. Just because I want them all to come off really easy, they're not going to, are they? There you go. It's got that one. Ooh. Come on. There you go. So once you've taken the tape off the two corners, on the 2-inch mark on either side, we're just going to fold it over. Okay, so this is your original 2-inch score, and all I'm going to do is just push that down and then give it a little score like that. And I'm going to do exactly the same on this side. Oop. They don't want to come off. Always the way it goes when you're trying to do a video. So just bear with me. Oh, come off, you silly thing. I do like this tape, but if anybody's like me, they don't like getting the red bit off. There you go, that's got it. Right, so we're going to peel that red bit off like so, and then this side as well. There you go. Right, and exactly the same again, we're going to fold it over on the 2-inch side and then just give it a good score. Now I'm going to turn this over. Now again, I'm not sure if you can see, but we've got a score line at every 3 inches here. So 1, 2, 3. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a ruler and a knife, and I'm going to cut from the first 3-inch mark right the way down. Okay, so let's do this. Let me get my ruler. So let me use a pencil and I can perhaps highlight it for you. So the 3-inch mark is right there. Okay, so I'm going to take my knife and the metal bit. So I love these metal rulers, metal cutting rulers. Okay, line it up and then just cut it all the way down the middle. There you go. So that is your album sort of made there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, this is a mountain cup. So we're going to fold it back in on itself, and this is where you find all your scoring's not gone quite right. Okay, now all we're going to do is concertina each side of the album. Okay, so I'm going to fold that one this way. I'm going to fold it back that way, and I'm going to fold it forward that way. Now what I do find with this album is that it doesn't really line up. Okay, I don't know why, because the measurements should be exactly right, because you're using a trimmer or a scoreboard, but they don't. So, and then do exactly the same on the other side. So mountain and valley folds. Okay, and that in essence is your album. So if you then open it, you can then, you've got a bit in there, but in essence you've got all of your your pages and your covers as well. So all you need to do now is where this folds over, so this is the bit where you've cut it up to the last, or the first, you've cut it down, sorry, from the first 3-inch mark, and this is those pages. So I'm just gonna give it a bit of a brute force fold, and like I said, I don't know why, but this just doesn't seem to match up. Now on this one I'm going to use wet glue, and I'm just going to go around the edges of this one page, and then in the middle just give it a good splodge, and then all I'm going to do is just fold that in half. And again, it should line up, but for whatever reason it doesn't. Okay, and that in essence is your album. So if you now, that obviously that's your front cover, if you now open it up, you've got your pockets all on the inside. Okay, now I wouldn't worry too much about it not lining up, because as you decorate it, you can sort of hide all the bits, like this bit where you've got like a double layer. I think I had that in the Halloween one, and I've just put a designer strip over it, so it really doesn't matter. And if you want to, you can glue those bits down as well, or you can leave them open and put more photos in. So in my Halloween album I glued them down, but in this one, because it's a travel one, I might actually leave it open, and then all I'm going to do to, once I've decorated it, to close it, to keep it closed, is just wind some ribbon around it. I hope that's given you an idea on how to make a really quick and simple 12 by 12 page album, and I hope that's given you some ideas. Thank you for watching. Until next time.